What's up, everyone? Part 2. So these images are very sad, as thousands of migratory birds were migrating and suddenly died in what is becoming a more common occurrence. Now, these birds were found dead in and near the Sambar Lake, India's largest saltwater lake. And this is an inland saltwater lake. Thousands of birds were found dead, and no one knows why. Now, the officials and locals are baffled, and nobody knows what happened there. They said hailstorm, pollution, bird flu, an avian flu of some sort, who knows? No one has an answer. And record Venice flooding is happening right now. As you know, the Venetian canals, they are used to flooding and water in Venice because they use boats there all the time. But record flooding in Venice right now is taking place even for there, with early record winter floods inundating the stores, cafes, homes, and other businesses in the area as the water levels peak at over 4 feet. This was that record cold that we saw. We were actually -2 degrees as the wind chill just a couple of days ago. So that record cold, that record Arctic air really was something. And Sydney, Australia is facing record fire danger for the first time in the history of the area. So for the first time ever documented, Sydney, Australia is facing fire danger as Australia is being inundated with fires and they are burning up right now. They're calling it the Australian fire catastrophe. Animals, wildlife completely fried alive. It's very sad. It's a very sad situation, and it's a record condition. And as more lives are put at risk, it's a record-breaking situation. This is beautiful. This is in Russia. This is known as a lunar corona, similar to the sun's corona, but in this case, instead of solar, it's a lunar corona on 11/11/19. So 11/11, November 11th, 2019. An interesting astrological phenomenon, I should say, regarding the moon, a lunar corona. This was over Bilibina, Russia, Chukotka area. Now, if you didn't get to see it, this was the rare Mercury transit that took place right across the sun. I didn't get to witness it. It was also stormy and cloudy that day. It was messed up, but I did check it out online during that evening. Didn't get to watch it live, sadly, but it was quite the day. It was a messed up day that day. Lots of negative energy, and everything that could go wrong was going wrong that day for several people, not just us. But hey, we got these images. Is the tallest volcano on this earth waking up? Well, there's been recent activity taking place at the Mauna Kea Forest Reserve. You can see right there earthquakes of a 5.9 magnitude, and around that particular magnitude at the Mauna Kea volcano, a current dormant volcano, the Earth's tallest volcano, could be awakening right now. Lots of seismic activity taking place in France right now, and they said this is the largest earthquake to hit the area in over 15 years. This happened 4 days ago. 4 people were injured, and we'll keep our eyes on that situation for sure. Well, I will anyway. It's been reported that infrastructure has been damaged in the area. You just don't get this stuff on the news. All they talk about is, well, you know what they talk about. They're just focusing on their own agenda. But this strange fish was seen and caught deep in the ocean. They said the deeper you get into the ocean, the stranger things get. I knew that. And a newly discovered megavolcano off of the Philippines has the largest caldera on this planet. And Zimbabwe is currently going through the worst drought in over 100 years. And they say that multiple elephants, likely 100 elephants, have died from this in the worst drought in decades. I remember this happening around 2009 or maybe 2011. And this is circulating online again. They're acting like it's new. I don't really think it is. Maybe it's an ME situation. I don't know. But this human-faced fish, I know things can be faked